What's up YouTube? Elsa STi here. Today we're going to be talking about should you modify your Subaru STi? A common question for a lot of people when they get this car because it's what people tend to call a Lego car. And what a Lego car is a car with plenty of aftermarket support, so you can kind of modify and change pieces to kind of make it your own, make it to whatever you like it to be. That's what a Lego car is, and the STi is probably one of the greatest Lego cars, along with the Evo, I'd say, in the last 10 to 15 years. It really is. So much aftermarket support for these cars, it's ridiculous. So should you modify your car? Let's talk about it. The first thing that a lot of people talk about when it comes to modifications are warranties, because honestly, you're probably going to end up voiding your warranty if you really want to modify within the first few modifications when it comes to performance. You just are. Because although they're going to tell you that you have to be able to prove that it was your modification that was directly responsible for the failure or whatever part it is, most of the time Subaru is going to err on the side of saving themselves money, and they're going to deny your claim. Especially because, again, anything you do to these cars, you have to have an access port. You have to tune the car for the part. You can't just run an intake, run a full turbo back exhaust on this car without getting a tune. You just can't, because you're going to end up with a engine failure in a matter of 1,000 miles or two. So everything requires a tune. Everything requires access port. So you pretty much are going to void your warranty because you're loading custom maps onto your car. So you have to consider, are you ready to pay the bills when that happens? If something goes wrong, can you handle dumping out $3,000, $5,000, $8,000 on a repair? That's a lot of money. Next thing, should you modify your STi? It's going to increase your chances of theft. There's no question. We're going through it right now here in Colorado with a string of Subaru thefts, of people going after cars with a lot of parts on them, parting them out, selling the stuff online within 24 hours. It's happening a lot right now here in Colorado. So again, if you're going to really stand out from the crowd, get that modified custom look, you're going to be a bigger target for thieves. It's just the way it is. And it sucks that there's people out there that are doing that. It's ridiculous, but it's the world we live in. So you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to definitely increase your chances of getting stuff stolen off your car. Because again, if you are attracting attention by having a nice ride, you're going to get attention both good and bad. One of the good things that comes from modifying your Subaru STi is the chance that you could actually increase not only your power, but your fuel efficiency. A lot of people end up seeing a mile to maybe 2 miles per gallon difference improvement in their gas mileage when they load on a custom map. So actually, you're actually going to get a little bit better gas mileage. That's not a bad thing at all. The next thing is, a lot of people are going to tell you you should modify it because stage 2 plus is where you want to go. You want to get that downpipe, that exhaust, get an intake and a tune, a pro tune preferably, and really unleash the car the way it should have been from the factory. Now again, I can't say from experience, I've never driven a car that's been modified that's a Subaru STi or even a WRX. I can't say, whoa, it's that much better. It improves drivability, I've heard. You get the power that feels right for the car. It gives it just a little bit more snap, a little bit more personality. Again, I can't speak to those things. I've never had that, but what I can tell you is people think, oh, the stock version is so terrible, like it needs to be modified, it's so slow. I wouldn't agree with that at all. I mean, you're talking about 13.1 right out of the box. That's a respectable time. Even in today's age, 13.1 is still quick. And I said, it's still a fun car. It doesn't really need anything. That's why you spent the money on getting the STi with the upgraded chassis, the different transmission, the bigger Brembo brakes. I mean, that's why you put down that extra money to get the STi. It really doesn't need anything. Again, if you want to eke some more personality and fun out of it, yes, you should modify it, go stage 2 or stage 2 plus. But does it absolutely need it? Is it a dog stock? Is it not fun stock? Absolutely not. It's a great car stock. So honestly, yes, you can enjoy this car just as it is and have plenty of fun without actually turning one wrench under the hood. This one's a common one. Should you modify the car? And now we're going to talk exhaust. Yes, I think that is the one thing you should do because, again, it really can't get you in any trouble warranty-wise. It's not going to do anything for you performance-wise, but I think changing out the exhaust really does bring out that Subaru character in your car. So, yes, I would change your exhaust. So, again, we're not talking downpipe, full turbo back. get a cat back or even an axle back. Those are great too. Get that nice Subi rumble while it still lasts in this EJ motor, because again, the Subi rumble is more than likely going to be going bye-bye forever when they do release the new FA motor for this car. So again, unleash it, get that Subi rumble that they're so known for. It really does give your car more personality, more character. It's going to get some more head turning going on the road too. It's a worthwhile upgrade that you can do for as little as 350 bucks. Didn't wave back at me. What's the people not understanding the Subi wave? This is the last key point I want to make about this. Again, you do not have to modify this car to really have a ton of fun with it. It's so great from the factory. Again, yes, modifications, there are positives to it, there are negatives to it. But again, you don't have to feel compelled to modify this car. You just don't. It's a great car stock. And what it comes down to is, a lot of people want to say, well, which car is faster? Is it the new Golf? Is it the Evo? Is it the STi? Which the better platform is? It doesn't matter. It matters is, do you have fun driving your car? Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Do you have fun when you get behind the wheel? I remember that commercial from the chick from Grey's Anatomy. When you turn your car on, does it return the favor? That's what you have to worry about. That's what you have to wonder. Because again, you're making the payments, it's your car. Do you have fun and a blast when you're driving? And it's true, yes, these cars are a ton of fun to drive, even stock. I mean, I said, you don't have to be the fastest, you don't have to be the baddest, the lowest, whatever it is. You don't have to be any of that. If you just have fun with your car, that's all that matters. So again, don't feel compelled like, oh, I have to get into the mod game. However, I think a few tasteful mods here and there, small stuff, lighting, maybe wheels, get some tint going on, debadging, things like that can really kind of make it what you want it, make it your own, are good. It adds a little bit of character to the car. Don't feel like you have to go full rotated turbo on them, pushing 500 wheel horsepower to be considered a badass car, because that's not the case. Some people think that's what's required, but it's just ridiculous. If you enjoy the car, if it's fun, if it gives you a blast, hey, that's what matters. You're paying for it, it's your car. Again, don't feel compelled that you have to modify it, because I have a ton of fun in this car. It's still 100% bone stock. I haven't touched this thing, and it's still a blast. So that's it. We're done with this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I want to say thank you to all the viewers out there. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a special video for you. It'll be awesome, I promise. And then again, so if you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, do that now. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you again next time.